What's up, everyone? It's Marion with Restoring Ghettos Forgotten, and I'm here with a short conversational piece about it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. So that's what this topic is going to be about. If you haven't done so already, please click and subscribe on my YouTube channel for more real talk videos, and I'll jump right into it. I'll go ahead and say, I believe there comes a time in our friendships and our situationships and our relationships where we have to decide it's over. And it's not, and how you do that is by realizing it's not them, it's you. That's why I say it's not you, it's me. And what I mean by that is, I want to bring it home. What I mean by that is, many times than not, some of our relationship woes is because of the fact that we're not choosing the right people. And if we're not choosing the right people in our lives, we have to finally realize that we're the common denominator. Like, what is it about us that we keep making those same decisions, same choices, and keep letting the same people come into our lives that don't mean us well? So that's why I say it's not you, it's me. And that's how we can address the issues without making the other person feel like they're not good enough, or it's something that they're doing wrong, when in actuality, no, many times than not, people are who they're going to be. Some people are never going to change. Now, let me not say never. Some people may not change, and that they're totally okay with who they are and what they're doing at their particular time in life right now. And so that's why I say it's not them, it's us. Or it's not you, it's me. If there's something that I need that you can't give me, then I need to be the one that's moving on and walking away and understanding it's not a deficit in them. It's the fact that I allowed this person into my life in knowing that that person was not equipped to give me what I needed, or vice versa. So it's easy for us to stay in these relationships that are not healthy for us, or not good for us, or that we're not meant to be in, when we allow our egos to get involved. When we say, okay, I am not going to end another relationship. I'm going to stick it out until it's over. That's very foolish. And I say, when you know it's time for you to walk away from a relationship is when the relationship starts to hurt you. When it no longer feels good, when it's no longer pleasing to you, to your soul, then that's when you know it's time to go. There is no reconciling that. There is no fluffing it up or making it seem like it's better than what it is. It is what it is. And the more we decide to accept that and move on with our lives, the healthier people we're going to be. Because many of us, we stay into these fragmented, torn apart relationships, and all it does is it tears you up even more, and it damages you even more. So then you're even more damaged for the next person that you meet, and that's not healthy, and we can't keep doing that to ourselves. So this relationship video is just basically about me saying we need to slow down, take our time, and really decide if the people that we're engaging is even worth our time and energy. And how you do that politely is you're going to slow down enough to get to know the person, because you want to see them in 4 seasons. You want to see them when they're happy. You want to see them when they're sad. You want to see them while they're in conflict. You want to see them how they handle their families, up, down. You want to see all those different aspects of them, but you have to be able to see those aspects without being so emotionally involved and connected to the individual. Because if you see those aspects and you still got the butterflies in your stomach, it's going to look like it's better than it really is. So if we take our time and not be so emotionally caught up, sexually that is, because for women, many times than not, we get a little bit more attached to men when we're intimate with them. So ladies, if we slow down long enough and not do that, and actually spend some time, some valuable quality time with the person without the sex, we'll be able to see them for who they really are. And then we won't waste so much time, and we won't get our feelings hurt so much. And this could be for men as well, because there are women out there that aren't in a healthy state of being, that men try to engage, and it's draining and it's tiring, and they're pouring more into than what they're getting out. So it goes both ways. But I just figure if we are mature enough to slow down enough to get to know our love interest, then we'll be able to make better conscious decisions on who we're going to allow into our lives, into our personal spaces, and who we're going to allow to share our lives with. It's extremely important. But like I say again, I know that relationships can be work sometimes, but it shouldn't be hard work from the beginning, you know, from the beginning until the end, or from the beginning until you just like, I just feel like this is just like a, it's so much work. It's just so hard. There's never no easy period. Then that's not the person for you. Love should flow. It should be building. It should be encouraging. It should be making you feel special. It should be making you feel safe. And if none of those things are happening, that's not the person for you. I'm sorry. It's not. So we need to understand that love doesn't hurt. For people that walk into your life and say, you know, love hurts, run, because love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to hurt at all. Love is one of the most powerful things we as human beings can do, and we can give to other people, but we have to know how to love correctly and receive love correctly. And that starts way in childhood. Many of us did not learn it correctly. Therefore, we don't give it correctly, and we don't accept it correctly. The moment somebody comes into, if we've had an upbringing to where we didn't learn how to love correctly, and the moment someone walks into our life and they try to love you correctly, it's strange. It's not right. It doesn't feel normal, because the opposite has been normalized. And then that love it's rejected. It's not accepted. It's rejected. And then you're the one that is out of whack, because they don't know what real love is. They've never really experienced it. And it's best for us to find that out early on before we invest 3, 4, 5, 10 years into someone that cannot receive or accept healthy love. So again, it's not you, it's me. Forgive me for thinking that you could be what I needed, when you showed me clearly and evidently that wasn't the case. So we need to start receiving people for who they really are, and not painting this facade or this picture of what they could be. Stop falling in love with potential, and understand this person could be that way for the rest of their lives. Are you willing to be in that situation for the rest of your life? Okay, so this is a quick video. I just thought I wanted to put it out there, because I was talking to a girlfriend last night. We were having our little chit chat, and we were just talking about relationship woes and the ins and the outs of love, and how, you know, there is going to be a period where you may have to fight through something, but that fighting period should not be for an extended period of time, like over spans of months or years. Eventually, you guys need to grow and learn each other, and learn how to handle each other better, and honor one another. The most important thing for me personally is honor. I'm going to honor my mate. I'm going to respect him. I'm going to love him, and I'm gonna honor him to the best of my ability. And I'm gonna do whatever it is I feel like I need to do to make him happy. But for me, I need to feel safe. That's a way to my heart. For me to finally give myself over totally, to fall in love with the man, no, not fall, but to grow in love with the man, to be sold out, to give of myself totally, I have to feel safe. And that's something I have not found yet. In all the years of me, and I've been married twice, that's something I've never found, is the safety and security. And that's what's gonna really be it for me. When I'm to make a decision to who I'm going to give my hand to again, it's going to be if he makes me feel totally safe, without listening to the world and saying, you know, nobody's perfect, you have to go through certain things. No, that's my love language. That's my love language, is safety and security. That's what I need. And so I'm not gonna bargain with what I need. If that's a standard, that's something that I need, then that's exactly what I'm going to wait on. So I'm done. This is just a quick little chat video about, it's not you, it's me. And that's something I want you guys to ponder about while you're looking at your mate and you're rolling your eyes and you're saying, oh my gosh, this man don't give me half of what I need. This man does this man does that. Hey, you're the one that decided to let this person into your life. So there may be some work you may need to do. There may be some self-revelation you need to go through to understand that it's not them, it's you. They are who they are, especially if they're really clear about it. That's just who they are. They may always be that way. So that's not going to work for you. Don't waste any more time, especially if it's starting to hurt you emotionally, physically, especially if it's getting abusive or it's emotional pain. Let that go. It's nobody's worth your peace. Nobody's worth your safety and your security and your sanity, because eventually you'll be challenged. When you're challenged emotionally, it messes with your mental state of being. And it's so crazy to me, speaking of crazy, it's so crazy to me when women and men make each other crazy and then they have the nerve to say, oh man, he's crazy. Or he has the nerve to say, man, that girl crazy right there. Dog, you done everything in your power to make her act out of character, but she's the one that's crazy. You've brought all kind of hell and turmoil in her life, but she's the one crazy. She's just reacting to what you're giving her. That's what women do. You give us something, we react to it. And it's just like most of the time when you give us something, we'll multiply it. So you give us hell, we're going to multiply that hell. That's just exactly what's going on with that. And the same way for men. You know, stop saying everybody's crazy and think about what you're doing to the other person to make them respond in such a manner. I don't know, that's just a thought. Okay, I'm done with my little soapbox this morning. And I'm out here waiting on a client, but I just wanted to shoot this video because I always want to try to put more content out to try to reach more people. And while I'm at it, I have this new youth program coming up this summer. It's going to be called Teen Self-Worth Summer, and it's going to start in June, from June to July. I'm excited about it. It's one of my projects. It's my baby, and I want to nourish it and grow it and make it bigger every year. So I'm excited that's going to start. As soon as I get a location, I'm going to be putting that location out there. So anybody that wants to get involved, maybe volunteer, maybe be a sponsor, that would be absolutely fabulous. This is something that God has put on my heart, and any blessing would be greatly received. So I just thank you guys. I love you all. Remember to always love God, love yourself, and love others. And never ever forget the golden rule. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.